A very intriguing halfway point of Global Champions League Round 1. Welcome back, everybody. This is the Club Campo de Villa in Madrid, Stage 5 of the Global Champions League. And what a performance from Razorback International, who lead at the halfway point, the only double clear of the day thus far. We identified them early. We told you to look out for them. We spoke about the dream team coming back for Razorback, the same team that was successful in the final last year in Riyadh, the same team that was successful in the playoffs last year in Prague. Finally now, after a difficult start to the 2024 season, they come back with the strongest lineup possible, and because of that, they have produced the goods as you would expect. Let's show you Razorback International. Let's show you what Christian Kuckuck and Philipp Weishaupt put together today in their rounds here in Global Champions League Round 1 with these two sensational young horses that I really enjoy. We spoke about them being the best 9-year-olds in 2023, and now they are the best 10-year-olds in 2024. Christian Kuckuck, the first man out on Just Be Gentle, setting the pace and setting the tone for the team. And they weren't particularly quick. In fact, they are far, far slower than New York Empire, who were the fastest team of the halfway point of GCL Round 1. But what it was, most importantly, was tidy. What it was, most importantly, was clear. Christian Kuckuck setting the pace, as we mentioned, the first rider out for Razorback International, the team powered by Kingsland Equestrian, setting up the platform, setting up the doorway for his teammate Philipp Weishaupt and Zinedine. Zinedine jumped in Shanghai in round 1, wasn't clear there, and didn't jump the second round after that Harry Allen refusal. So perhaps coming into this rather fresh is Zinedine and Philipp Weishaupt. The closest team to a double clear was that of New York Empire on 4 and that of the Istanbul Warriors on 4 at this point. And it is these two clear rounds from Razorback International that separate them from the rest. Double clear for the two Germans, and they now lead at the halfway point of Global Champions League Round 1. What about your championship leaders, you may well ask? Canstars, powered by the Iron Dames, looking to try and keep the pressure on the rest of the teams and trying to increase their lead at the top of the table. This is how they performed, the Canstars, coming out just before them. Sophie Hinnes and Katrin Ackermann were the first two riders selected in Global Champions League Round 1. We spoke to Sophie Hinnes earlier on today in the pre-studio. She spoke about the team morale. She spoke about how the team is feeling as a championship leader. High energy, high excitement, and high belief, as you would expect. Sophie Hinnes and Canturo going through today and getting just a single jumping penalty for going down right there quite late in the round, eventually making a turn into the final approach, into that final line, and Sophie Hinnes leaving it on 4. Canstars then at that point knew that Katrin Eckermann and Chao Li were to follow, and knowing that Istanbul Warriors and New York Empire had been on 4 just before them, a clear from Katrin Eckermann would have kept the team in line with those two teams, the Warriors and Empire. But unfortunately for Katrin Ackermann and Chao Li, there was a jumping penalty as well, a jumping fault as well, that brought about 4 penalties. That takes the Canstars to 8. And with the double clear of Razorback International, all of a sudden that 8 might prove to be quite costly for the Canstars by the end of the afternoon. What does their championship lead begin to look like? Well, we've already seen some success for New York Empire already this season. Is there going to be another good weekend for the team powered by Lugano Diamonds? Scott Brash jumping clear, Dennis Lynch jumping 4. We caught up with Brash after his round.
A first appearance of the season on the GCL in the first clear round. How easy was it out there?
Yeah, I think it's a lovely course. Great footing, you know, it's a great place, Madrid. So, yeah, delighted with my horse. Thought he jumped really good in there, and yeah, see what happens with the team.
Dennis had just one fence down. It really puts New York Empire in a strong position, especially jumping second, because you literally get a chance to put lots of pressure on the other teams.
Yeah, we obviously just try to stay clean and get sharp enough time, but staying careful. And yeah, there's still plenty of jumping to be done, but yeah, hopefully puts us in a good place going into the second round.
Any changes for the second round?
I'm going to change my horse, and yeah, we'll chat with the team and see how the guys are feeling. But yeah, we're confident we have good horses and riders here, so yeah, we'll try our best.
Good luck, well done.
Cheers. Thanks.
New York Empire still very much in the race here at the halfway points of Global Champions League round 1, thanks to that clear from Scott Brash and then that fall then from Dennis Lynch, keeping them very much in the mix. What about the Istanbul Warriors? A lot of talk around Geraldine Straumann coming in and the return of Long John Silver, who's had great success here in Madrid in the past. Well, the pair all of a sudden reunite this weekend for the Istanbul Warriors, powered by Carpe Diem. And despite the fence going down on debut here this weekend, the young Geraldine Straumann was absolutely delighted with her performance.
A first GCL appearance for Istanbul Warriors. You go out there, you delivered just 4 faults. What was the experience like?
It was amazing. I'm very happy, and he would have deserved a clear round, but we did our best, and I'm glad.
Andreas, as Geraldine's coach, but also a fellow rider within the team, how proud of her are you, and how good a positions it put the team in?
No, we are very proud indeed. We think it's a very big thing. You know, coming out here, there was no class before. We had to put her straight in the team, and she come out, perform like this. It's just amazing, both for herself and indeed also for the team. So now me and Olivier hopefully just need to keep it up for the second round.
Best of luck. You're in a really good position.
Yeah, I think so. I hope so. But they do good.
Well done, guys. Thank you.
Look at the smile on the face of Andreas Skau, knowing that there is young, upcoming talent in this team that is performing well at an incredibly high performance level here, at an incredibly testing stage in a ring like Madrid. We spoke about the slope. We spoke about how tough Santiago Varela can be here in Madrid. So to have young riders like Geraldine Straumann coming out today and having just a single fence down, it shows you what it means to, of course, her and as well to Andreas Skau as well. Feeling almost as if a proud father figure there for the Istanbul Warriors, powered by Carpe Diem. Well, what about Stockholm Hearts, powered by H&M? They got the unlucky draw. They were the first team to come out today, and hoping to try and set the pace, hoping to try and set the tone. Antoine Herman and Olivier Perroux were the first 2 to come out today, and unfortunately it didn't really work out for the team. There were penalties and faults all around. Antoine Herman, the first man out, saw 1 fence go down, saw 2 fences go down, eventually saw 3 fences go down, as he eventually then came home on a score of 12 penalties. Now, 12 penalties with a team rider still to come does not suggest that it's going to be a good weekend for the Stockholm Hearts, powered by H&M. Well, as we said, 8 eventually became 12, and for Herman, was unable to then try and keep that tidy. It did leave very little room for error for teammate Olivier Perroux, who also had a fence go down. It took the overall penalty count from that 12 to 16, and unfortunately because of that, the Stockholm Hearts now in real trouble at the bottom of the virtual standings as they lie. Doha Falcons on 12, the closest to them. But this has not been the start to the weekend that the Stockholm Hearts, powered by H&M, would have been hoping for. So they will be hoping that a lot of teams have some fences going down to try and push them up ever so slightly. That is how it stands at the end of the halfway points of Global Champions League round 1. A lot more to come and plenty more action to follow here on GCTV. Falcons Zwart United are the next team out the gate. Gilles Thomas and John Whittaker standing by. So stay with us on GCTV. Get your GCTV live pass as well, and make sure that you continue joining us for the action here in Madrid for Global Champions League Stage 5.
Where were we last? We were in Shanghai. Where are we going next? We're going to Saint-Tropez. 913.93 kilometers down the road, as that is coming up in 2 weeks' time from now. Saint-Tropez